no, kids will bully you for literally fucking anything.
Well,
man.
I was bullied for being Asian.
Yeah.
But then in Japan, I'd be bullied for being white because I'm mixed. And it was like so weird.
Can never really fit in.
I never fit into either community.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm the same way because like I'm mixed too, but then I'm also Jewish. So I didn't like fit anywhere.
Yeah.
Or felt like, and then you just embrace it in the end.
Yeah. And now it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
I'm not even mixed, and I got bullied by Korean kids in elementary school. Do you know why? Because I didn't know more about StarCraft. They're like, if you want to be our friend, we had to pop quiz you on StarCraft terminology. I was like, at the time, I thought like, yeah, totally reasonable. Obviously.
Did you go and study?
No, they just quizzed me on the spot. They're like, okay, how many shields does a Protoss Zealot spawn with?
Yeah,
I was like, I don't know, 100. And they're like, 100. Like they just like laugh. This guy thinks it's toss on 100. And then they'll be like,
so fucked.
how many Zerglings hatch from one egg? And this one I actually knew. I was like, 2. And they're like, okay. Well, that was an easy one. So like they just kept quizzing me, and to this, I actually don't even know if their answers were correct. But yeah, I was apparently not Korean enough to be with the Korean kids, and they bullied me. So,
And you're 100% Korean?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
that felt like a jab a little bit.
No, I'm the same. I'm 100%.
Dude, Leslie's over here like, dude, I can't believe this fucking guy
No,
next to me doesn't know how
I'm
many
Chinese,
shields a Zealot
100%, and I was always talked down to by all of my Chinese friends or Chinese friends' parents because I'm very American, born and raised California, and they're like, so they speak Chinese to me, Mandarin. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't speak, and they're like, wow, your mom must be so disappointed. And I'm like,
That
what?
is so
And I'm like, yeah. And so I got really self-conscious, and I was like, sorry, I don't speak. And I would get overly apologetic in front of like Asian parents. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't speak. I'm so sorry. It's because though I was like born and raised, my mom speaks Mandarin, my dad speaks Cantonese, and like they spoke in English to me. They met in America. I'm like giving their life story to like justify why I don't speak.
Oh, that's kind of similar to like my sister, because like I was born in Canada, but early after I was born, we were in Japan, and like I grew up, I went to school there a little bit, and then we came back, so like I was fluent, and I still went to Japanese school in Canada. But as for my sister, she was born in Canada, raised there, you know, like, and so she didn't, like, my mom would speak a lot more English to her, for whatever reason. But yeah, she never felt like she fit in, and yeah, but also we lived in a predominantly like white community, so she would try to act like she wasn't Asian, which made me really sad because I always embraced it. I was very proud to be Asian, regardless of how much I got bullied. I was like, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. But in her shoes, like, you know, they look different. They have blonde hair, blue eyes, like all that. So it's just like,
Yeah.
No.
sad.
I think that's a really common story amongst like people that like have minority backgrounds but are raised in like America. It's like you
to fit in
you just want to fit in, so you kind of like reject your culture, So when you really should be embracing it, and it's kind of weird now where like everyone's like embracing like your individuality, your culture and stuff. It's like oh, back then I got made fun of for having kimchi packed into my school lunches and stuff, you know. So it's like, I mean, it's definitely better now where like that sort of stuff is like more accepted, but like I kind of sometimes a little bitter that things are like trendy now when it was like such like a
difficult time.
Yeah, difficult time growing up. But I think that's like a very common thing that people grow up with.
Yeah,
for sure.